I don't. Let me say this. I don't give a fuck how chauvinistic or one-sided this sounds. You can't do it. This was your idea. I would never present this idea.
Absolutely not.
This was your idea. So if you're gonna allow me to do that, I wouldn't do it. But if you pushing me to that, that's life. I'm not agreeing to let you do it.
Yeah, we don't want that. That's not gonna happen.
Fuck no. Sit your ass down somewhere.
I'm not gonna offer it. I was like,
ever. Ever.
I was like, you might as well just go out and get it.
Yeah, you better hide it or something. I'm never gonna be okay with that.
Yeah, that's wild. But if it was gonna happen, definitely hire somebody. That's the only advice I had. I be thinking the same way when it comes to cheating. Period. I was just like, why people be out here cheating with people that's just in the streets with them? It's like you might see him.
You see them every day you walk to work. You see this motherfucker. That's the one you cheat with. You an ignorant nigga.
You at the house. You at the house with it. You know what I mean? So you take them to the crib. You know what I mean? Like y'all done went on dates in the same city. Like why are y'all stupid?
Out of everything we're talking about, it wasn't worse than what this nigga decided to do with his fucking past.
You are now tuned into Black on Black Prime.
Right. Disclaimer: no matter if we liked your movie, liked your show, or hated the show, or hated your movie, doesn't matter. We respect you, shout outs to you, and we support you, and we try to get everybody else to support you like we support you. Black on Black Prime, we stand on what we say, though.
And just like always, if you didn't ask for our opinion, we didn't ask you to listen to it. So, sorry.
Click and turn it off.
Hey, what up, cousin? What you doing?
Oh, shit. What you want?
Damn, why you asking me that?
Sean, if you call me asking me what I'm doing, it's because you got something you want me to do.
Man, you tripping. Check it out, though.
Damn it, see?
Hey, chill out. Why you acting like that? You don't even know what I want.
It don't matter what you want. You always asking for stuff.
Hey, nigga, didn't you just ask me to handle that little thing with the dude and thing, and didn't I do that shit without asking twice? Didn't you say you owed me and it didn't matter what I asked you would do it?
Why you bringing up old shit?
Tanya.
All right, nigga, damn. What is it?
Hey.
We in this thing. Tubi.
Tubi. Was this a Tubi? It was Tubi original, right?
Yeah.
It had that stamp on it. Tubi original, man. This one was a good one, surprisingly. Shout out to Mrs. Brian's mom. I'm not gonna say her name on air, but shout out to Mrs. Brian's mom for recommending this one.
Yeah, because my mom
acting like she know what we like. You know what I mean?
She recommended me something before, and I was just like, yeah, I don't like this. But somebody had recommended to her, so it was like kind of like a trickle thing or whatever.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, I'm not watching this, Mom. I like low budget, but this right here was recorded on a toaster. I don't know who decided to put that together. The story was cool, but I couldn't watch the rest of it. It's not gonna work out. Remember them little things you used to watch when you was a kid, little red things you look into, and then
yeah, the pictogram. Is it the pictogram? Little side thing.
I was like, yeah, I ain't watching this shit, man.
But this one is the marriage proposal. I don't know why I want to call it proposal. Marriage Pass on Tubi.
Yeah, man. This is when I saw it, I was just like, man, it's gonna be a knockoff of Hall Pass. You know what I mean?
I can see that.
That's what I thought. You know what I mean? The
Yeah,
concept,
I can see why you would assume that.
Yeah, and I guess the concept is kind of, the same, but like the story's not the same, which made it better. I'm just like, okay, I fuck with them.
Yeah,
I'm glad that they didn't, I mean, and that was a comedy as well, so of course it was
yeah.
totally different. This was directed by Sam Cole. I thought it was a guy when I was up, but I looked her up. It's a lady that put this together, and it was shot well. You know
It
what I mean?
was. It was. I don't have no complaints on how it was made. I don't think. Like there was no like normally you'll see something and be like, but it's like it did. They did good with this as far as production goes.
When he came on, I was tripping because it had the Kevin Hart audio in the background of like his comedy show.
Yeah, in the song, in the beat, I was like, did they clear that?
Yeah, I doubt it, but I was just like, I thought I was tripping. I was like, what's going on? But then the song came in. I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah, it was part of the song. I was like, that's crazy.
I was like, one thing a lower budget film is gonna do is get music from anybody
and not care.
Yeah, it's just like, oh, that's a song, put it on there. I'm not saying the songs was bad, but I'm just saying I've seen lower budget movies, and I'm just like, why would they put that song right there? That you gonna start your movie like that?
I think. See, my computer's thinking. I see it acting stupid, but my audio still clear, right?
Yeah, I can hear you.
All right, but I think it's more so people submit their songs, and if I'm making a movie, I'm kind of like, if they try to sue anything, it's on you. Like, you gave us the song.
Yeah, because if you could use music that was like on Spotify or whatever, you probably would do that first. But it's like, hey man, submit it. I'll take it.
Yeah, that's on you. But so basically the plot of the movie is married couple. They seem like they're freshly married, but they was in a long-term relationship.
Yeah.
They ain't vibing really. So the wife is trying to fix the vibe by saying we can do a pass, a one night pass. You go out and do whatever you want to do as if you're single, and I'm gonna do what I want to do as if we're single, and then we'll come back together and never talk about this again.
Yeah, it was weird in the beginning because I was just like, well, what did he do? Like, they didn't really show you like who he was yet. So she had offered him a marriage pass, and it was like he really didn't do nothing. Like I thought he was going to be one of those guys that was out always with his homeboys, and he had kind of like, messed around or whatever, but they didn't show you that at the beginning. They kind of let you know that later that he was like cheating or whatever, or messing around.
I kind of got that vibe though in the beginning. Like, so the opening scene, he's in the swimming pool just swimming, and she comes in like, you ain't, you haven't talked to me. You know what I mean? He's kind of like, I don't want to say blowing her off, but he's kind of standoffish because she's like, yeah, our anniversary is this weekend. He like, well, I got a bachelor party with the boys.
Yeah,
I don't know what to tell you. Like it and her reaction was kind of like, you always doing this. So I got that in the beginning, like he must always be in the streets.
But it's like if somebody offers you a marriage, and this is just off of what I've seen in the other movies. So I guess me having that thought probably messed it up because I was just like, in order to get that, you would have to be like always looking at women, always talking about other women. You know what I mean? Versus you just like to be out with your friends, or, our relationship is kind of rocky. Like, does that require you to give me like, okay, I want you to sleep with another woman? That's what it really is. It's like you can sleep with another woman since you are always so, stuck on having somebody else or talking about somebody else or looking at somebody else.
And I want to say that concept is fucking ridiculous. I'm sorry, y'all. My camera's freezing. Is bothering the shit out of me. I see it happening. Yeah. That concept is stupid as hell. If you think going out to have sex with somebody else for one night is going to somehow fix your situation, that's possibly the dumbest shit. Unless it's we're bringing a woman in our room and having sex with her together.
Yeah, and
even that is a dangerous thing to play with. But that's never going to fix the situation. You might as well just break up if you feel like the other person needs to go out and relieve some steam with another motherfucker. You might as well just break up.
Yeah, it's always a bad idea to bring somebody in your marriage. You know, the marriage pass. If I was offered a marriage pass, I'm gonna keep it real. I'll be low key offended.
This is what I'm saying. This is exactly what I'm saying. Because even when she proposed it to him, he was just like, "So you got somebody already? You already thinking about this?"
That's what I would have thought.
Yeah, instantly.
Yeah, because at first I was just like, I thought a marriage pass. Okay, if you offering one to me, you giving me the choice to go, not we both going.
We both do it.
You know what I mean? It's just like, like at that point, just like you said, it's over.
Yeah, it's done.
We both thinking about doing other stuff with people. Like that one night ain't gonna change nothing. If anything, it's gonna make me want to do it more.
That one night is gonna make it worse.
Yeah, it's gonna put me back into a single person mindset, and I'm gonna be like, well, I did it one time, and I could possibly do it again. You think that girl going away, whoever I talk to, especially if it's a good night.
That's what I told
Yeah.
As I told my wife, I said, I'm gonna go put it down on her. She ain't going nowhere. She's gonna be acting crazy. This is what I said at the beginning of the movie. I was like, she's gonna be acting crazy. She's gonna be coming around. Like, oh, you just gonna forget about me like that? Yeah, it was one night. They ain't gonna understand that.
Now you might think I'm wrong for this, but I think if you're going to do that, and I wouldn't, but if you're going to do that, I think you should hire somebody.
Yes. No, I don't think you're wrong for that. You need to hire somebody that sees it as a job, sees it as like this is a one night thing.
Right.
You know, you don't. Nobody in there. So if you think about it, the one night thing, there has to be an attraction from both sides for that one night thing to even happen.
Yeah.
If you're not paying for it, there has to be some kind of attraction. So it could be this girl you see all the time. She's been attracted to you all the time. You keep shutting her down. Then this one night you say, yeah. That don't mean her attraction's gonna die. She's still gonna be like, "Oh, I got him this one time. Now I can go for more than that." It's like that's a dangerous ground. Yeah, hire somebody, get it over with. Wham bam. I wouldn't do it either, but if you're going to do it, pay for somebody to get it done. Like send them home. Well, I'll see you later. Thank you for that.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep it real with you. That's the only thing that really makes sense. At that point, if you're at that point, it makes sense to be just like, okay, you hire somebody for you, I'm gonna hire somebody for me. And
you can't hire nobody for you though.
Yeah, man. No. If you offer it to me, don't be trying to offer me, oh yeah, I'm gonna get some too. Like that's crazy. It was just like,
you don't get any.
You're concerned about me and what I'm going through, so you want to help it by giving me some free draws. Cool.
Let me say this. I don't give a fuck how chauvinistic or one-sided this sounds. You can't do it. This was your idea. I would never present this idea.
Absolutely not.
This was your idea. So if you're going to allow me to do that, I wouldn't do it. But if you push me to that, that's life. I'm not agreeing to let you do
it. Yeah, we don't want that. That's not going to happen.
Fuck no. Sit your ass down somewhere.
I'm not going to offer it. I was like,
ever. Ever.
I was like, you might as well just go out and get it.
Yeah, you better hide it or something. I'm never going to be okay with that.
Yeah, that's wild. But if it was going to happen, definitely hire somebody. That's the only advice I had. I be thinking the same way when it comes to cheating. Period. I was just like, why people be out here cheating with people that's just in the streets with them? It's just like you might see him.
You see them every day you walk to work. You see this motherfucker. That's the one you cheat with. You an ignorant nigga.
You at the house. You at the house with it. You know what I mean? So you take them to the crib. You know what I mean? Like y'all done went on dates in the same city. Like, why are y'all stupid?
Out of everything we're talking about, it wasn't worse than what this nigga decided to do with his fucking past.
Oh man,
it was. So at the beginning of the movie, like we said, you can see the tension is there in their marriage. Like they ain't vibing. He goes to a bachelor party at was a strip club, right?
Yeah. Well,
it was a strip club.
It was a strip club. Yeah.
So he's in there chilling with his boys. His wife's younger sister approaches him, giving him all the vibes off jump.
Yeah.
All the vibes. And this nigga's he's like into it but downplaying at the same time. Mistake number one. I don't give a fuck how drunk my wife's younger sister is. I'm not the one driving her home alone. Especially, I'll say No, I'm not gonna say that. I'm gonna say if she's giving me those vibes already, I'm not gonna be the one. I'm gonna call my wife up there. Hey, come up here. Your sister drunk. She need to get home, but come up here because I'm not gonna do it. Or I'm on FaceTime the whole time. I'm putting the phone on the dashboard, like, hey, she over here.
I'm just telling her. I'll be like, hey, your sister trying to suck my dick, man. Like I was like,
or that
she drunk. I was like, I need you to come up here, or I'm just letting you know that this is happening, and she's trying.
Right. This is what I'm saying. That was his first mistake. If you getting them vibes, this is her sister, nigga.
He saw her grow up, which is like it's kind of gross because like they was together for 12 years and she was like, how old was she? Like probably in her early 20s. So 12 years ago, you saw her grow up, and you was just like, yeah, you all grown up now though.
Yeah, that's exactly what. That's how you looked at her. Like, oh, hey.
He was feeling her from jump.
He getting all. She's giving him all the vibes, and he's taking them all in. He doing the nonchalant shit, like, oh, stop, like, don't touch me there. Like he doing that shit, like, nigga, if you don't shut that shit down,
right.
But he drops her off. That was mistake number one. Mistake number two is you didn't tell your wife about that, which I thought was gonna get him killed. I'm like, if you don't wake her up and tell her what's going on, but he didn't say shit.
Oh. Yeah, their whole relationship was just like weird. You know what I mean? You could tell he wasn't really into her like that no more. But at the same time, it didn't look like he was trying to cheat. It just looked like he was just, I'm over it. It's like he almost became like that husband is just like, I'm on autopilot.
That's what it was. So, like I said, I caught the vibe that they wasn't good in the beginning. But I didn't necessarily catch the cheating angle of it. I didn't catch that. I just caught the vibe of they not good. And I didn't like do you think it was realistic how his partners was talking to him about the little sister?
How they were just saying, just like
you better hit that type shit. Like they was giving him that vibe. Like you better do that.
That is kind of weird. I don't know how. How back his homeboys go with him. You know what I mean? Like they could have been friends forever. Or I don't know if they was new friends or not. But if I got a homie, right, and we kicking it or whatever, and you know that this is my wife's sister, and I knew her when she was 12. And you just like, nigga, that's hot and ready, nigga. I'd been like, yo, you were a pervert, nigga.
Like, that's what I'm saying. I'm only speaking on that. Oh, I'm not saying how dudes speak just in general, but just that angle of it. Like these is they had to know because these is dude's best man. So it's like they've known each other for years.
Yeah, I thought my niggas was weirdos.
Yeah, it's like, nigga, like you know who that is. Like, don't. Oh man, you should have got up on. What the fuck are you talking about? Like,
I'm not 100% sure I'd let any of my homies talk to the other homie's younger sister, even if she was like
that either
in their 20s, especially if they're my age. Like, okay, y'all my age, and I have a homie that has a younger sister in her 20s. I wouldn't let them talk to her.
Now that's a little tricky. That's a little tricky because she is a grown woman. So it's kind of like,
it's a lot of grown women in the world, bro.
So hear what I'm saying. Hear what I'm saying. Her and her sister don't even get along because her sister's like, she be on bullshit.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like her sister don't really fuck with her like that. So it's kind of like she's gonna do what she do regardless. But I think what you're saying is if that's your partner, you be like, nigga, if you don't cut that shit out, like that's your angle getting at him, like, nigga.
Like that's who you decide to talk to out of everybody in the club. Like that's my that's my homies or my like homegirls like little sister.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I've known her since she was young. Now, if I didn't know her when she was younger, would I like, man, do your thing? You know what I mean? It's just the fact that I would look at her like a little sister at that point. And it's just like, and I know my niggas.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like if I had a good homie, like a partner that was just like I knew what he was about, it'd be different.
Yeah.
It's like I know what my niggas like, you just trying to be. Like I'm not about to set you up to fuck the homie's little sister.
And then you know how this nigga is, he gonna come around bragging and oh nigga, I had that behind the couch. Like, nigga, I'll damn near punch you in your face. Like, I known this girl growing up.
And you saw what he did though. As soon as he did that, like dude, they was playing basketball. Dude was just like throat game, crazy. Like, you know what I mean? He was like, "Oh my bad, bro. You on Big Brother mode? Like that's crazy." First of all,
it's funny because he wasn't on Big Brother mode.
He wasn't. He was on trying to fuck her mode. But it was like the fact that he said that it was kind of weird. Never have I ever heard somebody say, "Hey, nigga, throat game crazy," and I go over there and tongue kiss her.
Lord, I didn't even think about that. I didn't even.
That nigga got mad and left. She came to the car. That nigga was just like, "Come here," like, you know what I mean. He started kissing her after the homie told you throat game crazy. Like, nigga, nah, I'm good.
Shit, I didn't even think about that.
It's one thing to know that, okay, everybody, all these women done gave head out here to somebody and you ended up kissing or whatever. It's just the fact that I know for sure that this probably happened last night with the homie.
No, not even last night. They walked up together.
Yeah, I'm good. She could have did that shit right before they got to the basketball court. And this nigga was just like, "You're mine now."
Oh, I didn't even think about that.
Bro got jealous, man.
Oh, he got jealous for sure. Like he was sprung, like damn near in love. He was ready to fuck her at the parents' house.
Yeah, real shit. She almost got caught. And I was like, that anytime you got somebody that's willing to do something like that, you might want to bounce. You know what I mean?
Yes.
It's like I get it. You know what I mean? Like she was attractive, right? And you're a man. You like, man, like she looking good or whatever. But the mom is in the house, the dad is in the house, and the sister's in the house. Y'all in the bathroom together, and she in there.
That situation is crazy. And the mom and daddy don't even like you, nigga, and you know that.
Yeah, that was wild.
That was crazy. What are you doing in that? Get your ass out that bathroom. What the fuck are you doing?
I started feeling bad for bro in the beginning, bro. I was just like, damn, why everybody on that nigga helmet? Like, wife offering that nigga marriage past parents don't like him. I'm like, yo, this nigga, he can't get a break.
But at one point, we do find out that he's been cheating, right? We did find that out.
What? Like he had cheated before, yeah. Like he had.
Yeah.
She was just like, I dealt with the whole infidelity thing or whatever. So that was a point. He was like, okay, he's not, a stand-up dude or whatever. So yeah. And she had a problem with the fact that when, she had a miscarriage and he didn't seem like he didn't care about the miscarriage that much. That's what she thought or whatever. It's just like, you wasn't crying, you wasn't panicking. It's just like it happened. And now you haven't talked about having babies again because she was ready to be a mom.
Yeah, he was kind of like standoff, like he would never want to talk about it. She said, like, you don't ever want to bring this back up. And he was kind of mad at her for being hurt about it. Like, remember he went in there like, why do you keep coming here and doing this to yourself? Like, God, nigga, you don't have no sensitivity
at all.
But saying all of this and then getting to that twist, it was like, God damn.
Yeah, that was wild, bro. Like,
that was the craziest fucking
I thought this was just like I said, I was feeling bad for him the whole way because I'm just like, okay, this dude got it. Because like we jumped around, but the his homie caught them messing around or whatever. This is what we know. It was random at that point in time. It was a random catch. Like he followed them and saw them messing around. He was, "You snake ass nigga."
Yeah.
And old girl's sister, the one that he's dealing with, stabbed old boy, and then this nigga wrapped him up in a
suit bag. Hey,
so they did a lot of. That nigga's not that short. I don't care what nobody said. That nigga was at least 5'9".
Hey, he threw him like a suit too. Like, nigga, you just that big and buff. But they did a lot of I don't want to say foreshadowing. They dropped a lot of clues.
They did.
That I for some reason I couldn't let go of. And then towards the end, I was like, oh, okay. Because it was like, he wanted to, let's talk about the situation. He gets the pass. Yeah. Of course, we've already talked about it, but instead of finding another woman, he decides, I'm going to use the pass on her little sister. Not only that, I'm going to go on a date in public, in a restaurant, kicking it with her. She's taking pictures of shit. He's taking pictures of shit for her. She like, but so this is a thing I held on to, but she was like, you took the picture wrong or some shit, and she's like edits the photo and shows him. He like, oh damn, what happened to the people in the background? Like it's just something I do. I'm real good at this, so it's like you got to keep that in mind for later on.
You can do anything on these phones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like he said, she ends up talking to his partner. His partner shows up at his job. They have the fight. He whooped the partner. Hey, didn't dude look like one of the Lorenz Tate's family or some shit?
I don't know.
He looked at that nigga. He looked like, but anyway, so he fighting him. She for no reason. He's winning the fight. For no reason, she shanks the nigga.
Yeah.
She shanks him. She kills him. He's like, get the fuck out of here. He takes the I guess it's the best man suit, throws it in the back, picks this nigga's body, picks his heavy dead weight body up, zips him up in the bag, and throws him in the trunk.
I'm gonna keep it real. At that point, I didn't kill this man. I had a fight with him. You stabbed him. I'm leaving him right there, man. You gonna have to figure it out. I'm not gonna be just like, all right, you go over here and I'll go over there. I'm like, yo, we gotta call the cops, man, because you did this.
Yeah.
I'm not going down for this. I'm not about to throw the body away.
Yeah. So that happens. He gets rid of the body. He puts in some rocks inside of the suit bag and drops him in the river. That's the end of him.
Yeah.
Now he's nervous. He's going through it. Okay, so the relationship shit that was happening, because he continued, like, it was supposed to be one night stand, but he continues.
Yeah, he was
fucking the little sister. Does this happen before that? Before the body thing or after the body thing?
Everything was before. The body thing is kind of like ended everything. Like once he had to kill his partner, like it was just like he couldn't do it no more. You know what I mean? He was trying to get back with his wife.
So I'm saying I'm asking because he was fucking up, like doing shit like she would show up as a patient because he was a doctor at his own firm. She would show up at his own clinic. She would show up as a patient. Like multiple times, which is like reckless on this part, because it's like now you're putting your job in jeopardy and you fucking her in the office.
You see, the last time that happened, that's when he got caught.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's like all that happened was before. So the last time that they did it, you know what I mean, when the coworker started getting a little like, you know, on some suspicious type of shit, like, yo, like what's going on? They was talking about what was going on and she left. Yeah, and that's when they walked through the garage together, and old boy rolled up, and that's when they had to kill him. But after the killing, there was no more them talking and dating. He was trying to get rid of her. Like,
okay, that's what it was. That's what it was. Because he got rid of the body. He nervous as fuck, and then the wife is like, funny enough, the wife is coming on to him now, kind of like she wants him.
Yeah.
But then the sister shows up. The wife is like, I'm going to go stay with my mom a couple of days. Right after the sister shows up. On some, you ain't called me, like, nigga, what happened to the body? And he's just like, don't fucking come over here, you gonna get us caught. And then the wife walks back in, her mood changes.
Yeah,
I want to fix this, let's go upstairs and have some sex.
That was crazy, because like he was trying to get her out of the house, she comes right behind him. So it was just like, now we know that, you know, she probably already knew she was there or whatever, but like at that point
we still don't know. Like at that point it's still like for the audience, it's like, what the fuck? Like she just, it's like a jump scare because her hands just come over him like, hey, like, oh,
like I just closed the door. You know what I mean?
You should have turned around and dropped her. Right? Bitch,
this nigga was cold. He was cold for that.
Yeah.
But you know, you could tell he was just spooked, because at this point, you know, when did she got to the point to where she started trying to like frame him though? You know what I mean? Like at a point, I don't know what, I think once he was just like, because what happened? She got pregnant.
He showed up to the hotel. Okay. So she dropped the pregnancy thing in the mailbox. Then he shows up to the hotel on some stop coming around me. You here for money, right? He fucking cash apps her 10,000.
Yeah,
bitch, pay for the abortion and get the fuck out of my life. Like she was just gonna take that. She's like, all right.
That's when she went crazy.
You got it. Yeah, she like, you got it. Okay, I'll do that. And then that's where the shit starts falling. So then he gets the doctor's board shows up like, we got to suspend you. And he like, why? What'd I do? And they show him the video of them having the video
and playing it right in front of him. Just like, we got to suspend your medical. Like, this nigga was getting it in.
This nigga giving straight back shots. I'm like, you just gonna show me the video in here? You don't give a fuck?
Yeah, so that's funny, because at that point, I think she had he couldn't reach out to her. Her number
No,
was
she was
her.
gone.
Yeah. So he still had his boy's phone at the time. So he's trying to look and see if he had another number or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
And what was it to where I felt like he saw something. Was it like
in that phone?
it was
Because
a
she was
picture.
like, she sent the text like, meet me at his office.
Right. That's when he had to meet her with the like to talk about, what she wanted, right?
Right. It was like that's why he showed up and he got in the fight with him anyway. It was just like, what the fuck you doing here? Like you got my girl some shit.
Mm.
So it was he saw then that she set that up.
Right. She sent him the picture, which is crazy. Like, you out here doing whatever, right?
Mm-hmm.
You taking photos. You cheating, whatever. Why are you taking pictures of us?
Everything was reckless about this nigga. He, like I said, he's in public with her. Everything is just reckless.
Ladies and gentlemen, well, just gentlemen. You taking pictures? You out here in the streets taking pictures on phones?
The thing is, it don't even have to. The out here on the streets taking pictures part is not enough. You out here in the streets. She's coming to your job. Everything. Your wife knows other people.
Mm-hmm.
That you're not low. Like, no, you're not invisible. My nigga, you are moving like, please catch me.
It was almost like he was like, I know he wasn't, but it was almost like, man, you low key in love right now. Like you.
Oh no, he was in love for the moment.
You're moving like you in love. So
yeah,
you out here rolling around with this girl. You bringing her to your job. Jobs is super, super messy. They gossiping.
Nigga.
You know what I mean? They nosy. They want to know all your business. So you got them knowing who this girl look like. You in the streets, just like you said. You taking pictures again, which is crazy.
You're paying for that hotel. Remember, he said, "I'll put you in this hotel so you'll be closer."
It's in his name, probably. He just don't care. He just left a paper trail. And he texting probably her. All of this stuff is just like, dude, you really don't care about this woman at all. His wife, I mean.
And then so she disappeared, but then she sends him a text like, "Meet me here."
Yeah, they meet up at like some open space or whatever.
Still, everybody can see y'all. But that's when she threatens him like, "Nigga, I got all the information. Like I got everything to turn your ass in. So give me, what did he have? 1.5 million?
Yeah. She was just like, she was like, man, I don't have that much. I can't get you. She was like, I know exactly how much you got. You got this much in liquid cash. I need that.
So. Yeah. What's dope? Okay, so this is a dope thing about the writing too. I just want to pinpoint this because after the one night thing, the husband keeps seeing the wife get texts and phone calls from Ray. And it's like a heart buy. So we're assuming it's a light-skinned nigga, the Alan Payne looking nigga that was working the tech at her job.
Right.
This is our assumption.
Yeah.
But that's not who it is the whole fucking time.
He was coming to drop something else off. I think it was like USB or something like that, probably with the video.
Yeah. He was ready to whoop his ass. That nigga's like, man, I work with her. I wouldn't have drinks with her that one night. I ain't do shit.
He was pretty cool with it. It was just funny because like some niggas like don't know how to like do that role. Like he did that role. He was just like, man, I thought she was cool. You know what I mean? But it was like I knew she was married and I just kept it pushing. You know what I mean? It's just like some niggas be like, I don't know.
Hey, no, that was good. And that's what it is. That the answer was so honest, he couldn't even be mad at the nigga. Like, I feel it, man. Like, get up out of here.
It was like, it was like instead of being like, I don't know who you're talking about, man. I don't even know this lady. It was like, no, he was real. He was like, yo, I'm your wife thick, nigga. Don't get me wrong. But
I wanted to fuck. I'm not gonna lie to you. I did. But she was married.
Just like you said, he had to respect. He was like, damn, this nigga telling the truth.
That nigga hit it with that nigga, the Spanky's booze. That nigga left it alone. I have nothing to do with nothing, nigga.
Your name ain't Ray? Hey, Willie. Nigga. Oh, my bad, brother.
That was a cold twist, though. I like how they put that in there. So she takes him to the bank, takes 1.5. Nigga, just turn me in. She took 1.5 after he already lost his job, so he has no more money. 1.5 million, and then the video still comes out.
Yep.
And he's watching the video like, hold the fuck on.
Nigga got
where
screwed.
is like where that bitch at? Rewind tape.
Like, you don't see
Where the
her?
bitch is stabbed.
She removed herself from the video. It didn't make it look like he did it. So he come home and it's a letter on the bed from his wife just saying everything. Like, yo, I've known this. I set all this up.
Oh no, but before that, she's like, I knew she breaks down that not only did you only marry me because I was pregnant,
Mm-hmm.
but you also forced me to have a miscarriage. And that's the coldest shit I've ever seen. Nigga, he put some drugs in her orange juice in the bathtub. Oh, okay, wait, back up. The very first scene we see is that setting.
Yeah,
it's the blood everywhere in the bathtub.
I thought somebody might have just died. I was like, they always set it up like that. Like, okay, somebody dies in the bathtub.
Yeah, so I'm thinking it's a murder. I'm thinking this all is going to end in a murder.
Yeah.
But so we get that he's reading the letter. He's replaying the scene where he gives her the drugs. Mm-hmm. She's having a miscarriage. He's kind of just like, oh, man, what? Oh, like that's his reaction to her having a miscarriage. Like, oh, man, let me get you to the hospital. It's like you could see what she was saying. Like, you didn't even seem like you was hurt. It's because she knew.
This nigga is a first-class idiot, bro. He pretty much killed the baby and then left the weapon at home. He killed her with babies. They were about to have twins. So the medicine that he used, he left it just chilling in the house.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? She did the research on the medication and as opposed to like, you know, give a woman a miscarriage or something like that, right? And that just shows you how reckless bro was anyway. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, he was just all over the place with it. And he ends up, you find out that he kills the baby. She knew about it. She, you know, saw her sister because in the movie it's just like she's upset that her sister didn't come see her first, but her sister actually did come in town to see her.
Yeah,
asking for money.
Yeah,
she was like, I know a way we can get some good money. She showed her 1.5 million in the dude's bank account. That's why brothers joint accounts sometimes just don't work out for you. I mean, you might as well have your own account. Nigga. Your wife know all the money you got, and you might not have none. So she pretty much says that in the letters, like, we did that. I set all of this up. I knew you was going, you know, sleep with my sister. You did that. And she said, she showed him how, like, you know, that guy, just like how you said, the guy that pulled up to his house, like that was the dude that set up the security cameras in there on his own. Got you doing that. We messed up your medical license. Like, they pretty much just ruined bro's life. Like, bro's life is done.
On top of all that, you're going to jail for murder.
Yeah, you're done.
You're fucking done.
I thought they were just gonna leave him with nothing. I was like, okay, you ain't got no money, you ain't got no medical license, you're done. But no.
That's not enough.
You're going to jail too.
You're going to jail for life.
Like, I thought he was gonna kill himself after that. I thought he was gonna jump over the banister. Like,
that's what I thought too. I was like, he's gonna end it right here, nigga. Like,
I was like, bro, you might as well just take. I thought the glass that broke. I was like, you might as well cut your wrist up, bro. At this point, man, this is a wrap for you, man.
So now you got to be in jail looking at editing videos. Like, look at the clip right there. Look, you can see the video was edited. Like, nigga, nobody believe you.
She did this. Like, they had everything wrapped up with this dude, and they both walked away, and you know, like nothing happened. You know what I mean? She became like a little chef,
and the sisters, it was actually pregnant.
Now
we just don't know whose baby it is.
We don't know whose baby it is. Now, with me, I was just like, would have been cold. This is how I would have probably wrote the ending. It would have probably been just like that because the writing was perfection. I liked how they tied everything up, and it was great. I would have made it to where the wife set it up for her to get pregnant. It's like, you know, see if you can get pregnant because I want a baby still. So that's
that would have been cold.
Yeah, so it's just like she's pregnant at the end. They show it's just like, you know, she's you out of town, you on vacation? How's my baby doing? It's like,
that would have been cold.
It's like once we get back home, it's like, you know, it's yours. Like, that's our baby and this old boy's baby. That would have been crazy.
Right. Because the sister was still like a loose cannon. Like, she probably didn't want no baby.
Yeah, she didn't. So it's just like, that's my baby. You know what I mean? He ruined my chances of having, but I still was able to not only ruin this nigga's life, but still have the baby that I wanted from him.
And I'm going to take him to jail to visit you.
Give me some.
I would say the only flaw in this movie, the chemistry, the dude, the intimate scenes wasn't convincing.
The intimate scenes.
I didn't like the kissing scenes, the sex scenes. It just wasn't. I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah. I guess that, you know, it's funny because it's like I'm used to seeing Tubi movies at this point, and it's just like usually the sex scenes are pretty like crazy,
realistic.
Yeah, realistic. So it's like this one was kind of like more soft.
But I'm saying even with the kisses, this nigga was kissing like with his mouth closed. This nigga was just pushing his face on girls like.
He's one of them guys who was just like, my wife is on set now. You know what I mean?
That's what I'm saying. It was like his wife is there watching. Like, nigga, if you would, boy, you
better not put your tongue out there, girl. I'll leave you like this bitch on this movie. Have your ass out here with nothing.
Have your ass in jail.
Exactly. So yeah, it ends like that. I definitely rocked with it. You want to rate?
I was bringing up my rating while you were wrapping up what you were saying. Go ahead, man. Keep
okay. Yeah. It was. I like the way they wrapped everything up and tied up all the ends. I was just like I said, I was feeling bad for bro. I was like, man, they doing my nigga wrong, man. But bro out here killing babies. he a cold nigga because it's like, bro, if you wanted to do all of that, you could have did that earlier on to the pregnancy, man. Like, if you know what I mean? Like, I'm not saying killing children is right, period. But if you were going to, you gonna wait till the 9th month? That nigga said I don't got nothing to do with it.
I don't know what the fuck you talking about, man.
Well, bro waited all the way to the end to be like, hey, you know, let me wait till the babies are all fully formed, and I'm gonna feed you this when we actually about to go to the hospital next month, and you about to have this baby. But anyway, cold game. You got your ratings up?
Mm-hmm. Why'd you stop talking this bullshit?
Hey man, this is a movie. I ain't talking about real life.
Hey man. I can't tell you how to live, brother. I'm ready though.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna give this movie a right.
Got you. I'm going to give this movie right.
You got a story right?
Yes. I like the writing of the story. Like, you know what I mean, how everything was put together, but it still was kind of like, I don't like the story is still kind of, it still takes from another story. You know what I mean? It was just like, I'm not saying it's unoriginal, but it was still like, it was good, but it wasn't like
right.
I saw the story.
It's definitely I don't. We say cookie cutter. It's like you make your own cookie, but you're still using the cookie cutter.
Yeah.
So I see what you're saying with that. I just I like the execution of the story, but I think that the acting of, because I was laughing during the intimate scenes. It was just like stuff like that stands out to me. It's like, as an actor, it's like you can't even fully commit to the scene. It's like I said, just watch it again. He's just pushing his mouth against some.
I guess I didn't pay attention fully to his.
That shit was funny, man.
Intimate scenes or whatever, but yeah, like everything else, like the writing of it was good. The production good. You know, the acting, they did their thing for actors that I don't know.
Yeah,
I've never seen in nothing, and you know, yeah, the story was good. You know, the writing's still good. It just, you know, I've seen it.
Yeah, we've seen the story before for sure.
Yeah,
this ain't nothing new.
Great movie.
Good damn movie, guys. Let us know what y'all think if y'all watched it. Like, share, subscribe, talk about wherever. If you there, let us know what y'all think. We back on the Tubi movies, seems like. You know what I mean? And we out here.
Peace.
Thank you for watching. Subscribe to our YouTube and Spotify and follow us on IG and TikTok.